Hello and welcome to my first playthrough of the first of this campaign series, The Adventures of Takeo and Far Runner. As you can see, we've already set up the board. We've got the opening to the Forbidden Fortress. We've got our depth track, and all the other tokens and necessary cards are on the side. If you want to know how to play Shadows of Brimstone, I will provide a video in the description of someone explaining the rules and how to play this game. I'll also be providing, if you like this kind of content, I'll provide a link to Al Graham's Adventures of Hattori Hanzo series, which inspired me to do this. So anyway, without further ado, first, let's get into our introductions to our two titular heroes. This is Takeo, the wandering samurai. He is a traveler, showman, and a samurai as far as keywords go. His stats are his agility of 3, cunning is 3, spirit is 2, lore is 2, well, strength is 3, and luck is 2, with an initiative of 5 baseline. Combat-wise, his combat is 2, his max grit is 2, his to-hit range is 4+, and his melee to-hit is 3+. His health is 10, with a defense of 3+, and sanity is 10 with a willpower of 4+. His abilities: he has max fury, and we'll get to fury, what fury does later. He has samurai battle tactics, meaning that he will start with 2 random wanderer samurai battle tactics. I'll draw 3 and then choose 2. Battle tactics may be used once per turn. Here's where fury comes in with battle fury. Anytime Takeo does 1 or more wounds to an enemy on a combat hit, he gains a fury. He also has Code of Honor, meaning that he cannot use guns or explosives and may not voluntarily flee from an adventure, though the rest of the posse will flee with him. Starting items: he starts with a Wanderer's Katana. This. The Wanderer's Katana gains him +2 max fury. Once per turn, he may spend 3 fury to add an additional D3 damage to one of his combat hits, and it is a 2-handed weapon. As for his initial upgrade, I went and picked Ronin. Ronin gives him +1 max fury and +1 strength. It allows him to, when drawing loot cards, he may draw an extra one and choose one to discard. He cannot use samurai battle tactics that have the keyword healing. And as his extra starting gear, he gets the Ronin's helmet, meaning that this one gives him the ability that all adjacent enemies that do not have fear, terror, or unspeakable terror are -1 to their defense. And he also gets, thanks to the choice of upgrades, the samurai armor, which gives him armor +5, which on a 5+, he gets +2 health, so he is currently at 12 health, but he loses 1 initiative, so he is down to a 4 on his initiative track. As for his samurai battle tactics, I will draw that right now. So we will draw 3. I'll shuffle them up right in front of you so that you know I'm not loading anything up. Put that on the bottom. So we will pick our 3. First, Dragon's Fire. Costs 5 fury. Until the end of this turn, place a burning marker on an enemy that you do 1 or more combat hits to. Not bad. Although those burning markers do not generate fury. Okay. Second, Lightning Slice. 6 fury. Choose an adjacent space. Every model in that adjacent space, or 2 spaces in a line directly behind it, each take D3 +1 wounds, ignoring defense. Oh, that's pretty nice. And finally, Whirlwind Strike. Oh, I was wanting for this. This gives him, it costs 5 fury, and every adjacent enemy model immediately takes 1 hit that does damage equal to a peril die roll and your hero level. So I'm already knowing what I'm going to pick. I'm getting Lightning Strike, Lightning Slice, and Whirlwind Slice for this. All right, now it's time to pick Takeo's personal item. This is something that was left behind by his father. If you saw the trailer, you know that the fallen shogun had destroyed his clan. So this is a personal item for his father. And that personal item will be The Sacred Flower. As Sacred Flower, until you take your first wound, each adventure, you have a plus armor of armor +3. Nice. And a +1 corruption resistance. That's actually pretty good. So, TAKEO's all loaded out. Let's see how Forerunner does. This is Forerunner, the Indian Scout. His keywords are Scout and Tribal. Starting stats are a 3 for agility, cunning is 2, spirit is 3, strength is 2, lore is 3, and luck is 2 with a starting initiative of 5. Combat-wise, he rolls 2 for combat and has a max grit of 2. His range to hit is 4+, same with his melee. Starting health and sanity are both 10, and defense is a 4+ with willpower of 4+. His abilities, he only has 2. He's a tracker. Once per adventure, you may discard and redraw an exploration token or encounter card that was just revealed, and he gains fast, meaning that he has +1 to movement, hence why I call him Forerunner. Starting items, he gets 2. He gets the carbine, a gun. It has a range of 8, and it has 3 shots. 2-handed item. And he gets the Indian hatchet, meaning that all of his combat hits are at +1 damage. There's that. As for his starting upgrade, I chose Heightened Senses. See it right there? Heightened Senses. Once per turn, he can re-roll a single die for his to hit or defense rolls, which will come in handy. Now, it's time for his starting item. Something he took with him when the Black Fangs destroyed his tribe and he went running for the hills, because the Black Fang are a bunch of crazy psychopaths hopped up on Darkstone. So, and he got the Ancient Coin. It gives +1 to his lore, and once per adventure, he can fully heal his health, which will come in handy. Alright, introductions are done. Let's head back to the table to get this adventure started. Alright, we have our heroes, and now we have our first mission, which we'll go into right now.
Sitting in a tavern one afternoon, you overhear talk of an abandoned fortress up in the hills that has a large stockpile of Darkstone, just waiting for someone to come and claim it. It sounds too good to be true, and it probably is. But the haggard old soldier swears up and down that he would go claim it himself if he were 20 years younger. It's not hard to figure out which fortress he's talking about based on the landmarks he mentions. And though the other patrons tell him just to dismiss he tells just dismiss him, this could be the rich opportunity you've been looking for.
All right, explanations are done. We are going for a medium-sized stash of Darkstone. Let me just check to see right quick how many clues we need. We would need 3 clues, so we're going in, and let's see what happens. I got my dice ready. Let's see how well our boys do. All right, first, let's hold back the darkness. 5 is bad, so darkness track goes up by 1. All right, Forerunner has the most initiative, so he's going first. Oh, before I forget to mention, the initial starting tokens for their side bags. Hattori starts with an herb. I chose to heal up, and Forerunner starts with a stick of dynamite. So there's that. So let's anyway. Forerunner 1. And he gets a grit for that. Forerunner gets a grit. They both start with 2 grit. I mean, they both start with 1 grit apiece, so now he has 2 grit. He's at his max grit. And remember, Forerunner's special ability means that he can do +1 to his move, so he can move 2. So 1, 2. And I think I'll have Forerunner scavenge. Let's see if we can't find something useful at the start of the temple. Oh, he rolled a 6. All right. So that means we are scavenging. Pull out the scavenge deck. And what did you find, Forerunner? He found, something shiny. +10 experience. And let's see. Roll a d6. On a 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's a Darkstone. On a 5, it's a gear card. On a 6, it's an artifact card. So let's see what he wrote. Let's see what he finds. He found a 6, so he draws an artifact card. All right. Shuffle it up. And he found a Spirit Urn. Spirit Urn. Once per turn, when you kill a ghost or undead enemy, gain 15 XP and you may heal 3 sanity. Limit 1 urn per turn. So I'm going to keep that on him since there is no since there's no qualifications needed, so no prerequisite for him to hold that. So take the scavenge back. Put that way. All right. Takeo's turn. He's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Before I forget, scavenge. So we've already scavenged this, so we can scavenge it one more time. Oh, he gets 2. Okay. Scavenge token. Let's get the scavenge deck out. And draws nothing here for him, but he still gets 10 XP. And his second scavenge is, oh, a hideous discovery. Another 10 XP. Poking around in the shadows, you see something that chills you to the bone. You quickly return to the group, refusing to speak whatever you found. Take 3 horror hits that do 2 sanity each, 2 points of sanity each. So, taking 3 horror hits. Takeo's willpower is a 4 plus, so here we go. Dang. You know what? I don't want to take that much sanity damage so soon, so I'm going to use grit to re-roll all my dice. See what I can do. Better. Defend 2, but I'm going to take 2 sanity. Alright, so Takeo's off to a very bad start. Let's get rid of these. Alright, next turn. Hold back the darkness. Darkness held back. Good. Far Runner is going to go 3, so he can move 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So he's going to look through the door. Pull out the map deck. And let's see what we got. And our location, our first location in the fortress is a T-junction passage. So let's switch the board around. All right, we're back. The T-junction is set up. So it's time to move on. Takeo, you're up next, buddy. A 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. He is going to look through the doorway. And let's see. Draws. All right, and our area is the castle walls. All right, we're back. Castle walls set up. And of course, throwing down an exploration token. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Far Runner was ahead. My bad. I make mistakes all the time. I'm sorry. All right, since Far Runner has done his look through the door, we're going to see what Takeo's going to do. Rolls a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think 6 will be right here. All right, I'm not going to scavenge, but first and foremost, we are going to flip over our exploration token. Let's see what we find. We got 2 encounters and 1 doorway. All right. First, let's resolve the doorway, see which one is the opening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the doorway. And we gotta add an end cap to that. An end cap. All right, it's time to play our encounters. Give the deck a quick shuffle. See that I'm actually shuffling these. And we draw. First encounter of 2 will be Dragon Idol. An ancient statue of Shotoryu, the Dragon King, rests on the far side of the room, fashioned in pure dark stone and surrounded by still burning candles. It looks to be a Yamabushi idol, once used to help keep the mythic dragon lord at bay by imprisoning a small portion of his soul within it. All enemies on this map tile are a +1 combat. There are no enemies, hopefully. When this card is first drawn, each hero may recover a grit or heal d6 sanity or health max, and then the hero with the lantern must do a d6 roll. On a 1 or a 2, attack. Draw a threat card. Alright. I think I'm going to have our boy TAKE0 cover a grit. He's not going to... The 2 sanity is not that much to worry about. Our Far Runner is already at max grit, so there's not much to that. And now, I believe I was going to have TAKE0 hold the lantern since this is his homeland. So we're going to roll to see if we get a battle. We do not. All right, so we don't have to worry about this. So I'm just going to put this back, even though it says remain in play. All right. Our second encounter, Blazing Inferno. Ooh. One corner of the room is on fire. Gouts of black smoke erupt from the blazing beams, and burning embers float through the air like fireflies, singeing anything they land on. Any hero starting their activation on this map tile takes 1 hit that does 2 points of damage. Any hero on this map tile making a ranged attack on their 2-hit rolls will be -1. That counts as Far Runner because he's the carbine, and 6 still counts criticals. When first revealed, roll a d6. On a 1, 2, or 2, something emerges from the flames, so I draw a threat card. So, let's see what comes out of the flames. Nothing. So, nothing happens. We lucked out, boys. Alright. Encounter is done, but we still haven't found the cache yet, so let's hold back the darkness. Darkness has been held back with a 10. Far Runner. He will go. He goes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is going to scavenge. Ah, he gets 2. Nice. All right. Good old scavenge deck. First scavenge. Nothing here but 10 XP. And second scavenge. Nothing here. Another 10 XP. Sorry if I'm taking pauses. I am writing down the stats as they happen. All right, so successfully scavenged that. So scavenge token. All right, TAKE0, it's your go. TAKE0 rolls a 3. That's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. He's going to look through the doorway, and what he finds on the other side is a dark stone altar. All right. Setup all complete. Exploration token. And since TAKE0's turn is done and he looked at the doorway, getting him another 10 points. Also forgot to move my my tracker. My bad. All right. Let's see what we found on the exploration token. 1 doorway and an encounter. All right. And our encounter will be Lucky Discovery. The room is filled with overturned containers and broken boxes. There may be something of value under all this, if you can find it. All right, since everybody has to do it. All right, TAKE0 will go first. His luck is 2. So, let's see, luck 6 or better. Nothing. No hero. If no heroes pass, your luck is run out. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Far Runner's luck is also 2. Passes. All right. All right. He may draw a loot card. All right. We are drawing from the loot deck. And what did they find? A sack of gold dust, 20 XP, and 100 coins. That was a nice little find, but not what we were looking for. still looking for those dark stone deposits that the old man was telling us about. So with that out of the way, sorry, we will roll. Snake eyes. Ooh. Well, the good news is the darkness still gets held back. Bad news is we have a depth of, and our depth event will be ambush attack. The fiendish creatures and demons in the dark places of the world. Ambush. Draw a threat and immediately ambush the heroes. All right. We're going to draw our from the low deck, since there are only two. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. So, low threat. And what is this threat? D3 + 1 Tengu. All right. But who are the Tengu? Tengu are demon, myth, and dragon army enemies of a medium size with an initiative of 7. They have a move of 10, an escape of 4+. They have no range, and their melee to hit is on a 3+. Their combat is 3, their damage is 2, defense is 3, and health is 5. And their XP is 35 apiece. Abilities. They have flight, allowing them to move through other models and change targets each turn. Swordmaster. Tengu to hit rolls of a 6+, do double damage, and parry. For each to hit roll of 1 to an adjacent hero rolls, cancel their highest successful hit rolls. If no successful hits are left to cancel, instead the enemy does 1 free combat hit to that hero outside of the normal turn sequence. This ability applies for each Tengu model adjacent. Alright, the Tengu look like some pretty rough customers, but let's see how many we'll be facing here. So we'll be facing 3 + 1, so we'll be facing 4. Alright, Tengu have been set up. Now, it's time to throw hands. Alright, since we ended our turn, time for our Hold Back the Darkness. Oh, wait a minute, we didn't have to Hold Back the Darkness. This is an ambush attack. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry. Ambush attacks happen adjacent. I'm just going to put them all randomly here. Alright, ambush attacks, circle all around them. Alright, the Tengu have an initiative of 7, so they're all going to go first. Alright, this Tengu is going to attack TAKeo on 3. He needs a +3 to hit. 2 go through. TAKEO's defense is 3, so 3+ will defend. He defends. This guy's swinging at TAKEO. Let's see. 3+. All 3 hit. TAKEO needs 3s or higher. 1 goes through. He has a samurai armor of 5+. Defense. This one takes a swing at him. 3+. 2 go through. 1 damage towards him. TAKEO's armor. He takes a hit. He takes 2 points of damage. Right. 2 points of damage for TAKEO. I'm not going to waste my grid on that. Alright. This one will be barely swinging at him. All 3 hit. Defense 3. Only one goes through. Armor. Defense. Good job, TAKEO. Alright, Far Runner. He's gonna get some smoke too. 2 go through. His defense is 4. Is a 4+. 1 goes through. He will take 2 points of damage. Two points. All right, they've gone. TAKEO will be going first. I could have re-rolled that with my what was it? Oh, with my height senses, but I'm not gonna waste that on that. I'd rather do my hit rolls better. All right. TAKEO will move. He's already at max grit, so there's nothing more he can do. All right, he is going to take a swing with his Indian hatchet. Let's see. His where was it? All right, combat of 2. He needs a 4 or higher to hit. Snake Eyes. He is going to use a grit to re-roll both of these. 1 hits, and it's a critical. Nice. Good job, man. All right. And he's got +1 damage, so this is straight dice. They don't have armor, so they're going straight through his defense. Dice +1. 7, he is dead. And that's 35 points of XP for Far Runner. All right, Takeo's turn. He is going to roll his... All right, my modifiers. Just making sure. All right, modifiers. His combat is 2. So he hits on a 3. 3 plus. You know what? He's going to spend that grit, his 1 grit, to reroll that 1. That's their parry ability. That would have negated it, so... Alright. Thankfully, it doesn't. He doesn't parry, but it's still a hit. And he will gain a fury for his hit. Alright. How much damage he's doing? Dice -3. I'm not going to spend my fury yet. I'm trying to save up for it. 2 points of damage to him. Two points of damage to this guy. All right. That's all our boys are going to do for now. It's time to hold back the darkness. Double 4s. Oh, we got another depth event. Splintering collapse. The broken and splintered ceiling in the fortress is unstable and prone to collapse. Each hero in the fortress immediately takes 3 hits that do 2 wounds each. All right. Takeo has some pretty good defense. 3 plus. He defends all of them. Our boy Far Runner is a bit more squishier. He needs 4s to defend. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. So 2 wounds. He is now up to 6 wounds. Not looking too good for you. But oh well. Alright, the Tengu's up to next. This one is going to attack it's going to attack our boy. 3 plus. 1 hit goes through. Defense. He defends that hit. This guy takes a swing at him. All of them go through. And they're 2 6s, so they do... Let me see. Their Swordmaster ability comes in, so he's 2 6s. He'll do double damage if they go through. Takeo will block all 3 hits. Blocks all but 1, and he can't. So I use this one to block one of the criticals, and he'll take double damage. So that's 6 points of damage coming right at him. So I think 8. Jeez. KO is eating it hard. Hopefully he'll live long enough to heal up. This guy taking a swing at him. I know they change around every turn, but I'm doing it this way. House rules and all. Oh man, another 2-3 hits and a critical. So yeah, so KO needs to try to block these. Oh, he blocks all of them. Nice. And this guy will swing at him. +3. Dang, these guys are rolling some good 6s. KO will block. He'll block, use those 2 to block that one. He'll block the critical one. Last one is for armor. Armor makes 2. He survives. And that's it for them. Far runner. Movement. 3. All right, he's going to go 1, 2, right there. And he's going to take a shot with his carbine. Carbine has a range of 8. Shots of 3. He needs 4s to hit. 4 better. 2 hits. And I'm going to re-roll I'm going to use his heightened senses to re-roll this one. Spit. Let's see. Let me check something right quick. Oh, and thankfully, the parry only works for adjacent attacks. And since this is a range attack, he can't parry it. So, taking 2 points. And dice minus 3. Move. That's minus 3. That's 3 points of damage straight to him. There. Sorry. Three points of damage. Takeo. He is going to use his herb to heal up. D3 or 2d6 wounds. That's 8. That's 9. That will bring him back to full health. Now he's going to move. Can't move really, but I was hoping for get a grit. He's going to swing at. He's going to start swinging with his 2 combat. Oh, and I completely forgot about his Ronin's helmet. So all of them, when he's fighting, is -1 to defense. So let's see if he can hit him. That's 1 hit. And I'm not gonna. He gains fury. I'm gonna try to stockpile up some fury for later rounds. And dice -2, thanks to his helmet, since these guys don't have terror or any kind of fear-inducing thing. Nothing. Dang. All right. This is a tough fight. This is our first fight, so we're gonna try again. Hold back darkness. Darkness held back. Tengu are going to go first. This one is going to swing at him. Ooh, 2 hits and a double damage. Let's see if our boy can block those hits. He'll use this one to block the 6, but he'll take that 1. So see if he can't defend this. Nope. He will take another 2 points of damage. Thankfully, he had those herbs, or else he would have been in bad states. This one swinging in on him, dice +3. I mean, not dice +3, 3+. 3 hits, none of them doubles. Defense of 3. Defends. This one takes a swing at him. 1 hit. Defends. Defense. This one going after him. Only 1 hit. Takeo will defend. He doesn't defend. Armor. Armor saves him. Nice. All right, all of them have gone, I believe. All right. It's now Far Runner's turn. Roll for movement. He's just going to move over 1. And he's going to use his carbine, taking 3 shots. Oh, and a critical. Nice. He's going to use his heightened sense to re-roll this one to see if we can do a little bit better. And we do better. All right, we got 3 shots. All right. I'm going to use this one on him. All right, since he's adjacent since he is adjacent to takeo, that means he's -1 to his defense. I'm going to use this one on him. Dice -2. So 1. This one I'm going to use the critical on, so straight dice. Dang. I'm going to reuse my last crit to reroll that. 2, really? Takeo is cursing. Takeo is, Far Runner is cursing demons. All right. Let's see if we can't take this one out with the last roll. Dice -2. 1, that's enough to take him out. And he gains 35 points. I mean 35 XP. All right. Takeo's getting a little bit sick and tired of people making him his punching bag, so he's going to strike back. Here we go. Combat 2. 1 hits, goes through. Gains 1 fury. Not enough for any kind of attack, but he is going to attack this guy. Dice -2. Oh, 6. That's 4. He is out of the game. Back in the box, though. And he will gain 35 points for his efforts. All right. Just turn me around. All right. Hold back the darkness. Darkness held back. Tengu is going to try to keep pounding away at our boy Takeo. They're annoyed that he won't die. Ugh. 2 hits and one of them is a double. Takeo will defend successfully in spades. This one tries to swing at him. See what you can do. What's all these 6s? Damn. Takeo will defend. He'll use this to defend the 6 and his armor. Oh, forgot. For the hits, he takes armor 5. So he takes 2 more points of damage. He is down to 6 health. All right. Let's see. This one is. Oh wait a minute, they've already gone. Far Runner will roll. Yeah, he will gain a grit. Nice. All right. He's going to take a pot shot at these guys with his carbine. Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. The unhurt one is going to get the crit. Straight dice. Straight dice, he is dead. Far Runner was a crack shot with that carbine. It's 35 points. All right. Last 2 are going straight to him. Dice -2. Blows up. He's dead. And we've done it. We have survived our first major encounter with the demons of the fortress. All right. I'm going to have both my boys catch our breath. Far Runner is going to get a D3 heal. He will heal 2, putting him to 4. And since Takeo didn't activate, he will be rolling a D6. 2 points of damage healed. Not good, not terrible, just there. All right, they're gonna have time to draw some loot. Far Runner gets. This could come in handy. Draw a gear card. All right, and his gear card will be Yamabushi Charm. Discard to cancel a darkness card or to immediately gain D3 +1 ability tokens of your hero's class. It's nice. He can't really use it since he doesn't have any ability tokens, but it's good for later. Now, Takeo, he will get. Oh, this could come in handy too. I swear I'm shuffling these decks, man. Don't look at me. All right. He's getting a gear card. And his gear, the Elegant Fan. See? Once per turn, you may add +2 damage to one of your combat hits or reroll a single defense roll. Requires agility of 3 or higher to use. And fortunately, our boy Takeo is a very agile samurai. So he'll be hitting pretty damn hard when anything else comes in. All right, let's clean up the board. All right. Well, that's done. Now, it's time to move on. We still haven't found that Darkstone caches. Roll. Darkness held back. Far Runner. He'll go. 3. 2, 3. He's not going to do anything. Takeo. He's going to go. 1. But he moves, but he gains a grip. He is up to 2. He's up to 1 now. Holding back the darkness. Double 4 is another depth event. Splintered collapse again. The broken and splintered ceiling of the fortress is unstable and prone to collapse. Each hero takes 3 hits, doing 2 wounds each. All right. See if he can defend. Takeo defends all of them. Far Runner, a bit squishier. He takes 4 wounds. Ooh. Yep, he takes 4 wounds. That is not winning. All right, depth event done. Far Runner. 7, so we're getting out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is going to look through the door. And what he finds is a cross passage. All right, cross passage set up. No expiration token because it's a merely connecting way. Our boy is going to go first. 2. 1, 2. All right. Put these up. Holding back the darkness. Darkness held back. Far Runner. It's going to run. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. He found another passage. He's going to look through. What does he find? A bathhouse. All right. Bathhouse set up. Let's draw our expiration token. Takeo. He needs to catch up to Far Runner. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Not going to have him explore. Not going to have him scavenge. But let's see what this is. All right, we have found the first of the Darkstone tokens. First of the Darkstone stashes going for Takeo. And we got 2 doorways. So let's roll to see which one is the doorway. And this is the doorway. So put an end cap there. Move that up a little bit. Put the bathhouse up. And now let's get to our encounters. First, our 2 encounters. Chattering Teeth. In the far corner of the room, a low chattering sound drifts out in the shadows, stuttering, straining to see what lies in the dark. Catch a fleeting glimpse of movement, and the ever-chattering teeth grow ever louder. A Spirit Plus test for a random hero. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be a test for Takeo. It's a Spirit of Spirit 6. Fails. If failed, the gaunt form of a ghostly child erupts from the darkness. Its flowing black hair wraps around your throat, threatening to squeeze the life out of you. Take D3 hits and D3 horror hits before breaking free and throwing the ghastly figure back. Its chilling giggles echoing through the halls. All right. How many physical hits will he take? 6. Let's see if he can. Let me see. I gotta roll 6 dice. All right. Defense +3. Ugh. And he takes 3 wounds. Let's see if his armor will be able to stop these. Armor does not, and that's 2 points of damage. All right, he's at 4 wounds. All right, time for his horror hits. 4 horror hits. Willpower of 4. 3 sanity hits, so he's at 5 sanity. All right, that's been done. All right, time for our second encounter. Second encounter. Dangling bones, or dangling bodies. The ceiling is covered with hanging bodies that sway in the drafty air and drip, drip, drip as a warning for those who would dare into this fortress. It's a lore test for everyone. So, Takeo, his lore is 2, plus his ancient coin is 3. So he needs a 5 or better on 3 dice. Passes. Takeo's lore is a staggering 4. He is very knowledgeable. He passes 2. All right, let's see. For every 5, gain 10 XP. So let's see. I think he rolled 2. So 10 apiece. So 20 apiece. All right. Far Runner is at 175 XP. As for our boy Takeo, he's at a 95 XP. Got to move this up a bit. All right. If more than half the heroes failed, they added Growing Dread card. We don't need to because we all passed, thankfully. All right. Encounter dealt with. We have our first stash of Darkstone. Pull back the darkness. Darkness held back. Far Runner. Sprints. 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll look through the doorway. And he will find a dojo. Forward adjusted. All right. Exploration token placed down. Takeo, lagging behind because he's not as quick as Far Runner. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, he's not going to scavenge. All right, let's flip over our exploration token, see what this is. 2 doorways, but so that we only have 1 doorway, so that's just where we're going. And another 2 encounters. We keep running into these double encounters. All right, first encounter. Something under the floor. Quiet. Quiet. Pausing to listen, you hear a faint knocking coming from beneath the floor. Something is down there. You may be able to pry up some boards to look. It's a strength 5 test for 1 person, so it's going to be well, and he's the only one in the room, so it's gonna have to be our boy Far Runner. Strength is 2. See? He passes. If successful, gain 20 XP. 195, and roll a d6. And what will be our fate in here? Oh, 1. It's an ambush attack. Draw a threat card as enemies ambush burst in from below. And our low threat will be 1 Oni. Ooh, my goodness. Oni are demon myth enemies of a large size. They have an initiative of 3. They move 5. They have an escape of +4. They have no range to hit, and their melee is +4 to hit. They have 2 combat with 5 damage apiece, 3 defense, and a health of 15. Their XP is 10 per hit, +5 for each wound inflicted. Their ability, Terror 1. Heroes starting activation on the same map tile automatically take 1 horror hit. Bash. A hero that takes 1 or more wounds from an Oni combat hit during this turn is knocked back 3 spaces directly away from an adjacent Oni, moving through any other models in the way. If a hero would end in an occupied space or off the board, instead of placing them on an empty space, move through and they take extra d6 wounds, ignoring defense. Alright, we have spawned our Oni, so we're going to deal with him in a little bit, but first we have to resolve our encounters first. Our second one is Dark Infestation. The walls and floors are covered with thick mucus. A mass of growth emanates from the small glowing tear in reality. It pulsates and undulates as it stares at you. Lore 5 test for everybody. Alright. Takeo, you have a lore of 3. He needs 5s. He passes. Let's see. As for Forerunner, lore 4. 2 passes. They each gain 15 experience. As they examine the examine the dark growth. Then the dark shape shifts into a onto the fleshy surface. Now it's a luck. Let's see who's got to test their luck. Forerunner will test his luck. His luck is 2. Not very good. And he fails. And he needs... and I need to draw an ambush attack from a beast, from the belly of the beast underworld threat. What's that? Acid blobs are hazard belly of the beast enemies with a large size, with an initiative of 2. Their move is D8. Their escape is on a 2+. They have no range or melee to hit values. Their combat is 0. Their damage is a D6 -2 on a roll. Their defense is 3. And their health is 10. XP is 0 +5 for each successful hit. Their abilities are Endurance. This enemy cannot take more than 3 wounds from any single hit. Extra damage is wasted. Antibody. This enemy does not target normally, instead always moves to end adjacent to as many heroes as possible. If multiple heroes, choose of the hero's choice. If it can only move to be adjacent to a single hero, roll randomly to which one. And digestive juices. Instead of attacking normally, automatically do d6 -2 wounds, ignoring defense to every adjacent hero. Right, we're facing a double threat here, so this is going to be a ferocious fight. Let's see. All right, we've done our encounters. Now it's time to fight. Thankfully, the Oni are both the Oni and the acid blob is slow. So there's that. All right, let's hold back the darkness. Nope. And that's a blood spatter, so we have to draw a growing dread card. No, wait, not a growing dread card, a darkness card. What kind of darkness will we be facing today? Forces of Darkness. All mutant and soldier enemies are +1 health and damage to all their attacks, and this remains in play. So I'll keep this up here. Thankfully, neither of them are soldier enemies. Alright. Forerunner. He's going to roll. See if he can't get a grit. He doesn't. Can't move anyway, but... Alright. Let's see. What can you do, Forerunner? You can try to escape it. His escape is +4. No, he is going to throw some hands. He is going to attack the Oni with his 2 dice. Hopefully dealing some damage along the way. Alright. Needs to hit on a 4. Fails. I'm re-rolling that with my grit. Better. I'm going to use my Indian Census to re-roll this for my last one. Hopefully get something better. Nice! A crit! Everything I had, but that's good. Alright. I'm going to throw everything at him. Let's see. Onis have a defensive 3, but this is straight dice. So I'm hitting him. So that's plus 10. Straight dice. 1? Really? Just 1? And I can't re-roll it either. Alright. He has a help if he has 15 help, so he's going to take some doing. Dice minus 3. 1 again. This is equal amounts of damage. Alright. KL's going to go next. 5. He's just going to maneuver himself around the acid blob. Let's see. Alright. And he is going to roll his 2 combat. I'm gonna use my grit to re-roll this. Nothing but 1 hit, and that gives me a fury. Time is right. I'm gonna use all this fury on him. All right. Dice minus 3. All right. 1 point of damage, and he's got 10 health. All right. But he still gets 5 for that, for his experience. 15 for him. All right. Oni is next. He's got 2 combat, 4 plus, and if this hits, he is going to hurt him bad. Yes. No hits. Acid Blob is going to attack our boy. He's going to use his digestive juices and instantly do D6 2 wounds, ignoring defense for every adjacent hero. All right, since he got 2 adjacent heroes. The D3 minus 2. So let's see. Make D6. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Still getting used to this. So D6 minus 2. And let's see. So that's 1 point of damage each, ignoring defense. All runner is now at 5. Takeo still has his armor, so he's going to see what he can do. Armor goes through, and he takes another wound. All right. Roll back to darkness. Darkness failed. All right. Far runner will go first. Not going to move. He is going to still throw some hands. Oh, let's see. Damn. Let's see. Can you re-roll both of this? Only 1, so I'm going to re-roll this. Crit 2. All right, so. Oh, and I forgot to add his +1 damage, so this is dice +1 to our dude. 6. 25, 30. So it's 40 XP. And that's 6 wounds of damage for the Oni. Whittling him down to a mere 8 points. He is going down. KO will move. No grit. Roll for his attack. Both hit. And unfortunately for its endurance, the enemy cannot take more. This enemy cannot take more than 3 wounds from a single hit. But he still earns a fury. which he's gonna need for later. All right, dice -3. This is done. 2 more points of damage. These blobs are just pathetic. This blob's pathetic. All right, Oni is going next. 1 hit. Now, if this does damage, Far Runner is going flying 3 spaces. He doesn't. Wow. Far Runner. Go, boy. All right. The Acid Blob. D6 -2. 4 hits to each, ignoring defense. And Far Runner is going to take 4 points of damage. And Takeo will roll for his armor to see if he can mitigate some of that. It doesn't. And he's going to down. He's down to 8 health. Yeah, first adventure into the Forbidden Fortress might be our last. All right. Rolling up. Darkness held back. Takeo is going to roll. Oh, he gets a grit. Not enough to escape, but it's good. Takeo will try to do some damage to him. Using his Indian skills to reroll this. Only that. Alright, +1 damage. So, dice -2. I keep forgetting. Nothing. He does spit all to the Oni. Takeo will go. No grit for him, but he doesn't care. He's still going to try to mess up with this thing. That's a good hit. He hits it. And dice -3. Doing pitiable damage. The boys are not rolling well. This is not a good time for them. Alright. Next up, the Oni is going. Damn. That is... Oh, shoot. I completely forgot. I forgot to do our horror hits. I'm so sorry. I'll do that next time. Well, Takeo is only on the edge of the room, so I don't think he's technically on the same tile as him. So I'll have to leave that up to you guys to decide in the comments. So feel free to roast me. But anyway, 1 hit. Does it go through? I mean, that's 1 hit. Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do the damage. Okay. 5 damage. Coming towards Far Runner. Blocks 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. That's... Yeah, he takes... 5. Oh, my goodness. I think he's dead. Oh, he's knocked out. So he takes the damage. 3, and he is knocked out. That normally would be the end, but fortunately we have a revive token. So I'm going to use that to use a revive token to restore Takeo back up to full. We only have 1 more revive token, so we need to we're going to plan this out. But thankfully, he's far enough away from him. All right. The blob is only going to attack our boy Takeo. 4 points of damage, ignoring defense. 4 for his armor. Armor doesn't block any of that. And I think that's it. Yeah, that is it. He is knocked. Takeo is knocked out thanks to the blob. He loses all his stuff. All right, let me Let me quickly double check, see if I can get if how many revive tokens I have in all, since I'm playing with two characters. All right, I just checked, and unfortunately I don't have any more revive tokens, so Takeo is knocked out for this encounter. All right, so it's all up to our boy Far-Runner. Let's hold back the darkness. Double sixes. All right, double sixes is good. Why is it good? All right. Weird. This place is horrible and unforgiving, but you're not about to give up without a fight. Each hero may immediately heal D6 wounds of sanity, and he makes a recover a grit. Knocked out heroes may recover, rolling for their injury and madness, and healing D6 wounds of any as D6 or 2 D6 wounds or sanity, any mix as normal for recovering. Let's see. All right. Thanks to this, Takeo is back up, and now let's see our injury chart. And let's see what kind of injury he has for reviving. So 1. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a 1. You are torn to pieces and crushed beyond recovery. It's a sad day when a hero falls. Your hero is dead. Yep. Takeo has been killed. It's a sad day. Dude, Far-Runner mourns the loss. Fought valiantly, but now he has to fight this alone. Yeah, that's how it goes. You might be able to revive him when we get to the village. It's not looking good for our boy, Far-Runner. Nonetheless, fight must go on. All right. And since he since he was already fully recovered, he should get a grit. All right. All right, Far-Runner. You gotta do this for your boy. Do this for Takeo. All right, 1, 2. I could move one more, but I want them both in the line of sight. This is payback, bastards. All right. His shots are 3, 4 better. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. All right. I'm gonna do the crit for the Oni straight up. So straight dice +1, thanks to my Indian hatchet. 7, yes. All right. It's 50 experience points for him. At 7 hits. Let's see. Yeah, that's 15. Yep, that's 15. The Oni is dead. Woo! That was a great shot. One shot, that son of a bitch. One shot. Oni is dead. All right. Second 2 hits. Dice -2, thanks to his hatchet. All right, he is going to re-roll this one, thanks to his Indian senses. So, dice -2. So he takes 2 more points of damage. Damn you. All right, the blob is going to go next. Oh, another 10 points. Blob is going to go next. And let's see. His move is a D8. So I have to roll a D8. 1. But he's right in the middle of it. So dice, D6 -2. He does nothing. All right. Hold back the darkness. Darkness not held back. That's a darkness card. Spirit Swarm. A tide of angry spirits flood past you, bringing a cold shiver that chews you to the core. Each hero must make a Spirit 6+ test. If successful, gain 20 XP. It failed. Take D6 sanity, ignoring willpower. Alright, let's see what we can do. His spirit should be pretty damn high, so he's at a 3. Damn. Alright, D6 sanity. 4 hits of sanity damage. The blob is actually more of a threat than than anything else. All right. Far runner. 4. It's not gonna move, and it doesn't. Let's see. Can he escape from him? Oh yeah, he can. His escape is easy. He's going to escape from him. He can't. Even though it was early. You know what? I'm gonna use a grit for that escape test because he does better at range than anything else. Yes. Okay, so far away from him, and he is going to shoot. Just shoot his 3 shots. Oh, 2 criticals. Nice. All right. Let's see. Let me just read his endurance again. Can I take more than 3 wounds from any single hit? All right. So these 2 will be doing 6 wounds since that's the most he can do. Let's see. He is down to 6, and these 2 crits would be enough to kill it. So the blob is dead. All right. And put it back. Copy hold. Those hits, he will gain 30. He's at 350. Time to catch his breath. Let's see if we can heal some sanity. 2 points, 1 point of sanity, since he already went. And let's draw a loot card. Loot is blood money, D6 times 25 bucks. 25 bucks. And he's at 370. All right. This just became a solo mission. Now, Far Runner will have to fight for his friend. Poor Far Runner. All right. Hold back the darkness. Darkness held back. Far Runner. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold back the darkness. Snake Eyes. Depth event. Ambush attack. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. And the ambush is going to be another Oni and some acidic tentacles. We know about the Oni. Who are these acidic tentacles? Acidic tentacles are void enemies with a size of medium with an initiative of 3. They move for 4, have an escape of 4+. To hit, their range is 5+, and melee is 4+. Combat is 3, and damage is 3, with a defense of 2 and a health of 5, worth 35 experience points apiece. Their abilities are Spit Acid. At the start of their activation each turn, if not adjacent to a hero, they will make the following free-range attack at random heroes within range and line of sight, which is a range of 8, 1 shot, and an asterisk for damage, meaning that instead of doing damage, the target gains a bleeding marker. And Smash. The enemy's melees to hit rolls of 6 ignore enemy defense. All right. This is not looking good for Far Runner. Yeah, we just held back the darkness. All right, so it's his turn. Rolling for his movement. 5, can't move. He's just gonna try to take some shots at the Oni. See if he can't get any more experience. Oh, 2 and a critical. All right. Have to bring the cat up. All right. He's gonna put the crit into the Oni. Dice plus 1. 4. That's 30. He is at 400. One more and he can 100 more levels and he can level right up. Anyway, 4 points of damage to the Oni. All right, this one. Dice minus 2. 2 points of damage. And let's see, he is down to 6. All right. Since they both have the same initiative, I'm going to select the acidic tent. No, I'm going to select the Oni to go first. I think I want him to go first. So 4+ for him. Hits on both. 5 damage coming at him. Let's see if he can't defend. He's got 5 damage coming at. It's 10 damage really. No, wait a minute. I'm defending against the hits. All right. All right. Dice plus 4. Reroll this just to. All right. He takes 5 points of damage, and he gets knocked back 5 spaces. I think 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. 5 points of damage. You only hit hard. All right. Acidic tentacles are going to turn around. And they're going to do their acid spit, or their spit acid. All right. They get 1 shot apiece. This one goes here. Range to hit is 5. Misses. Second one. Misses. All right. And they're going to turn around, move, surround him. All right. 3 damage. All right, combat of 3, so he's 4 better. Ugh, damn. As a smash attack, so it will ignore my defense and just do 3 points of damage straight up. No bueno. No bueno. He can hear the Great Spirit calling him. This guy is gonna go for, and this other guy's gonna go. Ah, no! I'll try to defend against this one. 4 doesn't help, so he gets knocked back, and that would be enough to knock him out. Ouch. And with no more revive tokens, the first foray into the Forbidden Fortress has ended for our triumphant heroes. Yes, sir, it has come to this. So, unfortunately, it's time we have failed. And as such, we have to reap the consequences of our failures. Alright, for the adventure book, for failing, since Farrunner is the only one still alive at this point. See, if a hero fails the mission, the darkness escapes the fortress and wreaks havoc on the countryside and neighboring towns. The hero travels to a feudal village before the next adventure. D3 random buildings there will be destroyed by the escaping darkness. That's unfortunate. So anyway, that has been the first episode of the adventures of Takeo and Farrunner, and it ended not in the way I expected. Hopefully, when Takeo heads into town, he can find some place that he can find a way to bring back his fallen friend. Somehow, some way, because this adventure is useless without him. If I can't find a way to resurrect him, then I would just have to restart him over with an entirely new set of abilities and skills and personal items and what have you. Hopefully, it won't have to come to that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my first video. If I made any mistakes, I'm sorry. If it's been too long for you, I'm also sorry. But I'm glad that you all joined me for this little adventure. Hopefully, next time we'll take this on again, and hopefully we'll do a bit better. So, if you like what you've seen, like, comment, and subscribe below. If you want to see more, just let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these adventure videos. Also, stay tuned for more lore videos. I haven't forgotten about you Warmer Horde fans yet. So, until next time, this has been Shin Tiger Curl, that dude in the straw hat, saying good day, and good luck, TAKEO. Godspeed, TAKEO.